Bryon Powell of iRunFar here with Kami Semick, the day before the 2011 North Face Endurance Challenge Championships. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
You are returning again to the North Face Endurance Challenge race. How many times have you run this one?
So I've run it twice.
Okay. And last year you were
Last year I was third.
Third, yep. And how about the time before that?
In 2008, I won it.
Awesome.
So I'm going to reverse the trend.
All right.
Yeah.
You've had an awesome 2011. I mean, you were second at AR in a great time, second at Western States, and third at Comrades, which is huge between the twins.
Yeah.
So, what do you think's been your best performance so far for the year?
You know, I'd have to say Comrades. I mean, that was a great race. Comrades.
Yeah. And in those sort of three big races you've run there, you've raced Ellie each time. And she edged you out the first two times, and you got her at Comrades. Or I should say the first two times at American River and Western States, and you got her at Comrades. Are you excited to face off against her again?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I respect Ellie immensely. I really enjoyed running with her. At American River, I felt like, I was just rolling into shape. And Comrades was a great race for me. And then Western States, it is what it is. Had it not been for the bear, I think it would have been a closer finish. So I think that this should be a really good race.
Awesome. Late summer, was it August that you moved from Bend, Oregon to Hong Kong?
Yes, yeah. I'm a resident of Hong Kong now.
Yeah, so you were in obviously awesome road racing, flat conditions, and you also did well at Western States. How's your training gone since then? In Hong Kong, how have you transitioned?
Yeah, so it's been an adjustment moving to Hong Kong. Once the weather is an adjustment, and then the terrain in Hong Kong, in a good way, is just very, very demanding. It's incredibly hilly. The climbs are very steep. And, honestly, there's a lot of concrete. There is some dirt, very technical trail, and there's some steps. So I feel like it really is helping me focus on maybe some of the things that I need to focus on, which are technical trail running and then downhill descending. I've always been a pretty strong uphill climber, and I think that this living in Hong Kong is just reinforcing that.
Yeah.
So I feel like, the last 2.5 months of training have been solid. I feel like I'm in great hill shape, and so we'll see what tomorrow brings.
That sounds like perfect preparation for the hilly headlands.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. How about the lifestyle transition? Because you've all the familiarity of living in the U.S. and then you've had some big hurdles to overcome.
Yeah, I think change is good. I think change, mixing up your life a little bit is actually a healthy thing. And, going from rural Bend, Oregon, 3 acres, like a little mini farm, to the 49th floor of a high-rise has been quite different. I'm actually loving it. I love urban life. I love the public transportation system. We're walking everywhere. We don't have a car. So I either walk or run or, minibus or taxi or subway everywhere that I go. And it's been a fun change.
So aside from the lifestyle change, you're so far from the races you're used to, distance-wise. Are you embracing that and racing some in Asia? Or are you going to try to continue coming back to the States over the next, when you're in Hong Kong? Yeah,
so I do have chances to run in Asia, and I'm taking advantage of those. Truth be told, though, I really enjoy competing in what I feel are the most competitive races in the world, and that's going to continue for me in 2012. So I'm going to be racing. I've raced some races in Hong Kong. I'll be racing in Beijing in the March timeframe, but then I'm headed back to South Africa for both Two Oceans and Comrades, and then heading back to the States again for Western States, and then we'll see what the fall brings.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. Well. Glad you're back here on a trip, and
Thank you.
best of luck this weekend.
Yeah, thanks, Bryon.